All right, so at this time, Samuel is giving instructions to Saul. Remember, Samuel found Saul, the people wanted a king. Okay, cool, we got you. But during his instructions to him, while he was talking to him, he was telling him certain things that were going to take place. This was his prophecy to him, and being a seer, and that's what they used to call prophets in that time, seers. And verse 6 of chapter 10 said, "And the Spirit of the Lord will come upon thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them, and shall be turned into another man. And let it be when these signs come unto thee, that thou do as occasion serve thee, for God is with thee." Now he has God's spirit with him. He has God walking with him, and that's amazing how God do this. The people of Israel being ignorant and not realizing like they had God, a close relationship with God. They wanted to be like the other nations and have a king. So God was, okay, cool, I'll appoint a king. And they found Samuel. And even Samuel's physical stature was different from everybody else. He stood head and shoulders above everybody else. It literally says it in here. And because he was so different, and he came from one of the smallest tribes, like the tribe of Benjamin was one of the smaller tribes of the tribe of Israel. So he was like, I'm not even worthy of this, because to him, he felt like he was low. He was a farmer, but now when he ran into Samuel on the way to look for his father's missing donkeys, he was put now to sit next to the chief priest eating. Like, that's how God can take you from a low position to a high position if you just keep a humble heart. So fast forward, things are going on. They're fighting the Ammonites. They're defeated. Then Israel has an urge to serve God. And this is where it gets really important. So Samuel 12, and Samuel said unto all Israel, "Behold, I have hearkened unto your voice and all that ye said unto me, and have made a king over you. And now behold, the king walketh before you, and I am old and gray-headed, and behold, my sons are with you. And I have walked before you from my childhood unto this day." Samuel's been serving God for a long time. From the time he was a child to the time he's got old, he's been serving God. But he's really trying to let the people know, like, hey, y'all need to serve God. Like, y'all worried about all this other stuff, having a king, having all this. So he was saying, but a king shall reign over us when the Lord our God was your king. Like, God was already your king. So even if you go down to verse 14, if you will fear the Lord and serve him and obey his voice and not rebel against his commandments of the Lord, then shall both ye and also the king that reign over you continue following the Lord.